on to the Mandalorian end of things, and we've got Spectre 5, who is, of course, Sabine Wren.
Who is not 7.
No.
You know,
whatever comes after 4.
Let's just mute him.
Vizla, though.
Yes. She is from House Vizla. She was a wielder of the Darksaber for a little while. She is actually the one who passed the Darksaber on to Bo-Katan, who apparently, that was bad. Eventually, we haven't seen exactly what happened necessarily with. We were told what happened, but pictures speak louder than words.
100%. Yeah.
I'd love to see Bo-Katan versus Moff Gideon in a flashback scene. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But Sabine Wren is the artist of the group. She's an explosives expert. She is the weaponer of the group. Mm-hmm. And apparently maybe a Padawan. Ernie, what do you know about that? Just kidding. He can't say a damn word. He's just going to mute himself again. Oh, there he goes.
So at their saber.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's
saber is hers. It is different. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. The saber is definitely hers, or for sure. Yeah, that was a completely different hilt.
No, it's not.
It's not Ezra's hilt.
It's Ezra's. Yeah, it's Ezra's.
It's not Ezra.
It's not Ezra's hilt.
I saw pictures back to back, like compared to both of them, and I mean, there is slightly different modifications to it, but essentially it's the same hilt. So you're right in a sense that it is hers, and it's like I said, there's a couple of things.
I feel like we need to go back to the crew here real quick, just so we can see.
Oh yeah, yes. I did a side by side, and
camera's on. I mean, Marco, you're totally right.
No, it looks like Ezra's saber, but modified. You know what I mean? There's like certain I did a whole.
It would make sense after a few years for her to modify it. It was just weird that she would modify it.
Like I said, in a sense, it's her saber, but it's Ezra's hilt.
But why?
Let's read between the lines here with what the Fallen Fett just said, which was it is not Ezra's saber, which means he knows a little bit of something about her being a Padawan to Ahsoka, possibly.
Well, that's what he said. But if you look side by side on the pictures, it's the same.
It's not. The emitter is different. Everything's different. I could see her.
Not everything. Yeah, not everything.
I mean, it's
very, very close. It's very
man.
close.
Now I've got to do a Google search for Sabine's lightsaber.
But going back to Sabine real fast, like to kind of keep the whole rebels character stuff. Sabine probably has the most what was that, Chris? I saw that.
I said no, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you.
I mean, like it's
cleaned up.
Yeah, it's like to me, it's like a modified Ezra saber.
The emitter is different. The top's different.
Yes.
Right. That's
and the buttons. I think there's a button or something.
It went from red to brown.
Yeah.
Or red to gold. You're right. That's it.
Yeah. The pummel and all that stuff. Yeah.
It's Ezra's second. So you're right. I'm out.
But interesting.
It's going to be labeled as Sabine's saber. Like
it is labeled as Sabine's saber. That's
much like Rey's saber.
Yeah, and that's where
much
Ernie
like
was getting at.
Luke's saber was Anakin's saber. It's
Anakin's saber was Luke's saber.
Yeah, and that's where Ernie's getting at because at Comic-Con they had a display and it said Sabine saber on it. You know what I mean? And everybody was like, "What the hell?" But to me, like,
and then at Doc Ondar's they have Ezra saber.
Yes. Yeah.
With the different, and all it is the top's different.
The top's different. You're correct.
Son of a bitch. I hate it.
Yeah.
$300 for that piece.
For just change the top. Anyway, let me finish this thought. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Did you already say she's in the same house as Paz? Yes.
My God.
Okay, got it.
Yes. I forgot what I was going to say. I think it was in the lines of like it wasn't like Sabine became like to me the most complicated character of all the Ghost crew, because again it was like a weapons expert part of the thing, a big sister to Ezra and all these things, and almost like a daughter figure to Hera and all that stuff. But she became more complicated. I mean, what the whole Mandalorian arc from her, the Darksaber arc, her and Kanan's relationship of the Darksaber and him trying to train her. Of how to wield the saber, not necessarily. I mean, Kanan was almost like in Rebels, he was almost like training her like she was a Jedi, but she wasn't taking it as she was a Jedi because it came to be like, look, I'm a Mandalorian. I got to use all my arsenal to fight, not just like with feelings and stuff like that. And so they kind of blended the two, which could harken back to, like, again, the first Mandalorian Jedi, right? So we'll see how that plays out in Ahsoka, if that is something that they're going to explore more. According to the trailer, it kind of is going that way,
It could be,
yeah, could be.
Another cool aspect about her is she is a former Imperial officer or cadet.
Yes,
sorry, not officer, a former Imperial cadet who actually developed a weapon for the Empire that could disintegrate Beskar,
right,
and pretty much fry everything inside of Beskar. Right?
Crazy,
so
right?
It was,
yeah.
We see in Mandalorian how the Beskar is impervious to everything, and Stormtrooper armor gets, you could punch a Stormtrooper in the face and he'll die. But this weapon she created disintegrated Beskar, but didn't touch Imperial Stormtrooper armor. It was a really cool little flip on the script right there.
And it goes against one of the most sacred Mandalorian rules, which is you don't make weapons to take out Beskar. That's why the armorer took away the spear and made Grogu's chainmail.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool rule. I like that.
Yeah,
I do too. Sabine is also she is the one who brought Wedge Antilles and Hobby Killvan into the Rebels. She actually helped them defect from the Empire. So yeah, there is, again, a lot of cool stuff happens with Sabine in Rebels, and we're gonna see her story progress in the new show.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
Yeah. I can't wait either, man, because like I said, as Rebels went from season 1 to 4, she just got better and better and better. Like the story behind it and what she was doing and her role. It's almost like she was becoming a leader in her own right, and and I think she left the crew for a little bit.
She did. She went back to help Mandalore, which should play a part here. She knows Ahsoka. She knows Bo-Katan. She knows all these people. She knows the players that have.
It's great, man. Yeah,
she's gonna be.
I'm so
Her mother
happy
was one of the Night Owls.
Yep.
Yeah,
and led Mandalore. So she's got all sorts of history. And we should probably note that Ezra had a thing for Sabine pretty much the whole time.
Yes, he did.
Sabine never really had anything back, but as they grow older and things, she might have realized she did. We don't know where that's going to play. And is it just she's the brother sister type thing, or is it's been a lot of years now.
Right. No,
we'll see how that relationship takes effect, especially if Ezra has turned dark.
Yeah.